Yo, yo, yo. So today, we're going to be reviewing Call of Duty Los Santos Warfare in full launch. I know stacked up, but not couple launch, but we're going to do that anyway. So that's going to be evolved. We're going to hit multiplayer first, Battle Royale second, and capture Survival third. And yeah, see how this goes and works out. We have some gameplay in the background. The other reviews I didn't have gameplay, and that pissed some people off. But this time we got the gameplay. Might have some audio lags in it, but it's better than nothing. So we're gonna get into it in a sec. Alright, so what can I say right off the bat about Los Santos Warfare is this is a very flawed game, but it is very good at the same time. There is a lot of crap. Maps and spawns and just ugh. So we've been over this map thing. I don't know if you guys watch those videos or not, but we ranked every single map. Not every single map. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we ranked every single map. I don't know if I dropped that video yet. And then we also had the top 5 best and top 5 worst. So we had all that. Bang, 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 bang. So yeah. So this is this. We're gonna do this. I'm kind of lost right now, but we're on track. We're gonna be on track. All right. So it's very flawed, but very good at the same time. Like the map, I think you're looking at now, is Teardown, and this is one of the new Season 1 maps. And this just shows the flawed and good. This map's very good, but very bad at the same time. Very fast-paced, but very nice looking, very unique, very I don't know the word, right? These maps are unique, but a lot of them just don't work. A good amount of these maps don't work, but the maps that do work are just very, 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 very good maps, and that's the thing. So you gotta keep that in mind. Spawns in this game are horrendous. Fucking horrendous, and that's one of the worst parts about it. There's a lot of graphical glitches, graphical lags, there's a lot of spawning in with no weapons, spawning bad spawns in general. So yeah, do what you want with that. That is the thing. When it comes to weaponry in multiplayer, it is a very, very mixed bag because, like I said, the maps feel like they sorta restrict you to certain playstyles. Like, depending on the size of the map and the way of the map, like the map I think you're looking at now is Teardown. You know, we're sitting around doing launch maps to whatever on the screen, fuck it. Now we'll do another example. Nut House. Very fast paced. Very unique, it's a good map. It's one of the best maps in the game. But it's also has very bad spawns. You have this whole upper hand spawn, which it would be dope if we can just all climb up there, get to the upper hand and shoot down. But no, you spawn up there, and it's just spawn up there on the upper hand, it just makes it not work. Alright? So when shit... Yeah, so when shit just doesn't go as planned. So... there is a lot, like I said, there's a lot of good maps, there's a lot of bad maps, we've been over that multiple times. Me, personally, think the bad maps outshine the good maps in certain ways. Certain ways, they do. Because there's just so much bad maps, and they've been fixing them. They've fixed a lot of the bad maps, like Farm, Trench. Those are now playable maps to me. I hated them. Now if I made a top 5 and 10, a top 5 worst maps, I don't think it'd be on there now. It might. They're not the best maps still, but they work now and they're factually kind of fun now. But other than that, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. So yeah. Weaponry, like I was saying, it feels like you're restricted to weapons. It feels like you're restricted to weapons. You're running around in very fast and chaotic areas. Like maps like Teardown, it feels like you're forced to use shotguns or forced to use assault rifles when instead you may want to use a pistol or a sniper or a mini SMG or maybe a fucking, I don't know, a rocket. I don't know, fuck. Who knows? So it just makes this whole experience where you feel like pounded down to use certain weapons that you do not want to use. And I can see the frustration and people getting really frustrated because I don't want to use this weapon. I don't like this weapon. What is this weapon? Fuck this weapon. And I know they fixed mental health, but that map still is fucking shit. And I feel like it just made it worse, honestly. Fuck that map. Just taking out the goddamn game like you did Pool Day. And I don't even think they bring Pool Day back into the game. Yeah, they moved Pool Day into Season 1 capture map. That did not work at all. Completely broken head to toe. Shit. Like, for real. The best guns I'm going to tell you right at the bat right now. You got to get a Special Carbine Mark II with an optic, a holographic sight, and you're going to murder everything. You got to get a revolver, a sexy ass revolver. And basically, you have a good class there, just right off the bat there. You get a shotgun, you think. You don't really need any other weapons to grind a lot of these maps, because they really are trying to hit this whole forced assault shot thing. That's just gonna not work out in their favor in the end of the day, in my opinion. But that's why, I mean, the bad maps kind of outshine the good maps in a way, but the good maps are really, 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 really good. And I'm gonna keep continuing playing this game. I'm gonna continue playing the shitty ass maps, regardless of them being really fucking shitty. I'm gonna play the good ass maps because they're really fucking great. And I'm gonna play the shitty ass maps to get to the maps that are very fucking great. I'm gonna use the fucking guns I don't want to use to play the really great maps and to play the really shit maps. And hopefully I can use some unique weapons in between. Hopefully Season 2 will bring some more bigger maps with more areas for everyone to use their playstyles and play how they really want to play within the game. So I think we covered multiplayer. Actually, no, we haven't. Perk. There's bullstone, testosterone, and that thing is just complete garbage, dude. What the fuck is that, bro? I don't even really want to talk about that. It's complete garbage. It basically does nothing. It doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't make you do more damage, but it's not really noticeable anymore since Season 1, especially since then. It was never really noticeable, and I feel like it should be adjusted and bit up. Death streaks are pretty great. I like death streaks. You can hide your blimp, and after a few deaths, you get to hide your blimp. Yeah, so after a few deaths, you can hide your blimp, or you can just fucking get quad damage, which when you die, it means it does damage to the person that killed you, which risks you getting that revenge kill or someone else in your team coming and killing him even easier. So that's pretty good. Then you show uplift, which shows character reveals everyone on the map for a minute, which gives you a good advantage to go around and just sneak around corners. So yeah. One thing I hope this game doesn't rely on a lot is a lot of map remakes, because honestly they fucking suck. I like Rust is good. Nuketown Shipment, fucking trash. They even cut a whole remake that because they couldn't get it right. But I can't disclose a lot of info. But other than that, I think we covered the basis of multiplayer. So I think it is time we move on. If I had to rate multiplayer from a 1 out of 10, I would give multiplayer a 6. It's really good, but it's really flawed at the same time, with really shit maps, but also really great maps, and really decent weapons that you cannot use due to the really shit maps that force you to use playstyles you never want to fucking use. But yeah, it's a 6 out of 10. Now, we are going Battle Royale and Stack Up. We're going to do them separately, so let's go into Battle Royale. The map is beautiful. I love the fucking map. I wish there was a way, I wish the layout was made differently. I like how the things look, but the layout is trash. And that kind of applies to Stack too, because it's the same exact map. Completely, nothing different. The same exact, complete. Alright. So, it's fun. It's very, very slow paced though. It could be a little higher paced, and it could add more vehicles and add more shit around the map to help the pacing, because Stacked is really fast. But no, I'm gonna stop talking about fast. I'm gonna stop talking about Stacked Up and Stack Up. But it's good. It's a standard Battle Royale. Really doesn't have really anything to say, oh, we're the best Battle Royale ever, right? It's just a Battle Royale on a really, on a pretty good map. The map's layout is because you have really big sight lines where you can just and kill people from miles away with snipers. That gets annoying. So if you find cars, people won't leave their cars, which also gets annoying. Loot, how they have loot in high parking garages that will encourage people to go up in the parking garages, sit there for the whole game until the end, and drag the last player, because there's no circle for the last, like, there'll be 1 versus 1 for like 2 hours, and you'll be sitting there like, fuck, can this game just end already? You'll be looking for the dude, you'll be like, fuck, can this game just end already? And I'm just, oof. The loot spread out is complete dog shit, and I am really surprised they haven't fixed this, because stacks spread out is perfect. It's fine. Perfect. The spread out armor is fine, the spread out health is fine, the spread out weapons could be better, but it's decent. They have more variety of weapons. This Battle Royale kind of fucked that department up. You find so much special carbines, it gets annoying. But yeah. I think they have basically covered it for Battle Royale. Vehicles are alright. They don't touch the vehicles and stacked up, they have the same vehicles there technically, but they have more powerful and more weaker versions, which the weaker versions have more powerful guns for some reason. But yeah, so let's move it on. Stack up and stacked up. I'm gonna review that as one because they're basically the same thing. Stack up and stacked up are really, really fun modes, and when we were saying that Battle Royale has nothing to say, this does. Stack up, you basically go and you collect the point that's inside of a bank. Everybody is fighting for this one flag domination point. It's not a flag, but it's like a circle glowing point. You just stand in it and you get points. And it's just so fun. Everyone fights for it. It is so fast fucking paced, man. The vehicle is completely different than stacked up and Battle Royales. So this one, stack up, has its own variety of cars and its own variety of attack weapon. Choppers and helicopters and all this other type of shit that you would want to use hidden in different locations. The loot spread out is decent, better than Battle Royale, but definitely not as good as stacked up. They still have that problem where they put so much loot in so much different parking lots, or so much different construction sites, or so much different buildings, and it's just so annoying to climb to the top of buildings to get loot. And it just makes the game feel slower when it can be faster, but this is probably even faster than stacked up. Stacked up's fast, but you have to collect money around the map, and it just encourages going around the map and looting around the map and killing around the map and delivering to one point, which when you deliver to that point, that's when you risk getting the ching. So basically this is transitioning into stacked up. If I had to, I'm giving a stack up 8 out of 10. It does it pretty great. Everything that it does pretty great. Everything it said it was going to do, it does. And I can't really ask for more. There's not a lot of problems. There is bugs. Like, I missed something out multiplayer, but I didn't even talk about it. Multiplayer has a lot of bugs. Glitch bugs, a lot of graphical bugs. Like spawning in with only pistols, and you have to do that the whole match, or just spawning in and falling under the map. Just a bunch of shit. Being able to find ways out of the map. Still on maps. It's been out for a while, but yeah. I'm gonna give stack up, I mean, yeah, 8 out of 10, yeah, that's right. So we're gonna go to stacked up, no, 7, no, that's good, 8. So, basically, we're gonna transition into stacked up, and stacked up is a really good shit. Stacked up is like 10 times better than stack up. Stack up is still really fun, I transition between both of them. Stacked up, basically, there's money around the map. Grab the money, grab the loot, it encourages grab the loot, deliver at these points, and every team has their own point, but they're all cluster fucked in like the same area, so people be delivering and they're like, oh my god, this guy's right there. And there's NPCs around the map guarding cash and guarding deposit points, so it makes it even more challenging. So yeah, stacked up is really fun. So they have that whole premise, but it's pretty similar to what you're seeing on the screen right now, just different. They have a point that looks just like that, but that's just a deposit point, and you capture shit around the map and deposit it in the point you usually sit on to get the captured points. And I just find it so much funner than stack up. It's not as fast paced, but there's a lot of looting, and the looting aspect is what makes Battle Royale so fun, and the big map, and so you get to plan your moves. And I know the big sight lines look like I talk shit on them, and it's still trash. Like, you're seeing exactly what I mean right now. You can see all the way down that street. Sniper, minigun. Kill some people that are down the street are defenseless because they don't have a gun that can go that far, and there's not a lot of guns around the map that can really fucking shoot that far. This has the best spread out of all of them, hands down. it is the most epic out of all of them. Like I said, right now, it has the best armor spread out, the best health spread out, the best guns spread out, because they don't have piles of guns everywhere. They spread it out, and you'll find piles of gun occasionally, but not every fucking time. I heard they're doing loot rolls around, but I don't really know what the fuck to believe anymore. But we will see. So as a whole, man, the stacked up, man, is definitely the best one, and I would definitely give it 1 point up from stack up at a 9 out of 10 of being almost a perfect battle royale experience. Because that map, all I gotta do is be changed the layout and have the same sexy buildings, and it'd be perfect. 9 out of 10. Now, survival. And this was very overhyped and very overrated and garbage as fuck in every standard. The Nuketown map is garbage as fuck for a lot of reasons, because it visually is way fucking better than the multiplayer version of the fucking Nuketown remake map. The props are better, the visuals are better, the graphics are better, there's no graphical glitches, you don't spawn in with... Yeah, I don't even want to get into that. The Nuketown map is basically stud. The spawns of the enemies are crap. They spawn in big old puddles, and it's the same problem with the other maps. Season 1 didn't even bring another map. I heard Season 2 is bringing another map and more capture maps, and the capture was a fail too. It's like, I don't know if we're going to get anything other than successful shit from multiplayer and new rerolls and new vehicles and maybe shit for like that for Battle Royale. Stacked up and stacked up, that's probably all. I don't see much happening for survival. I don't see it being very much of a success. It's very bland, very boring, and not really something I've seen myself playing a lot. Like, I've tried, and I die way fucking too by a puddle of dudes that spawn right fucking next to me. Like, oh my god, it's such a fucking garbage fucking mode. You can't make a small pace rifle. You need a huge map bigger than all the multiplayer maps, or maybe just extend the multiplayer map or use a multiplayer in one of the bigger multiplayer maps like Circle. Circle would make a perfect survival map in my opinion, because you can spawn them all on the other side of the map and have them run towards you. But no, it's never gonna happen, because we're gonna be stuck with these two garbage maps regardless. They're probably not gonna get rid of them because some people are actually digging them for some fucked up reason, because they're just really challenging. They're not enjoyable. You can't breathe. They're not like zombies where you can breathe for fucking 10 rounds and then it becomes a rampage. It's a rampage right off the beginning, right off the fucking bat, and it's just a fucking sweat fest. And it's not enjoyable by any means whatsoever, and whoever told you it was enjoyable was lying through their fucking dick. Okay? For real. Nuketown, it's so much worse just because how much better this map looks than the fucking multiplayer one, but how shitty it plays compared. And like, all you gotta do is fix the spawns and it will be fine. The Nuketown mode, it's gonna be garbage regardless because how small it is, but it can at least be playable. The other map, I don't know what to say about that. That's not fixable. That's fucking just trash. It's trash. It looks nice. It looks very nice. It looks beautiful. But it plays trash. That's just the game's poison. It wants to make things that look unique and beautiful, and it just doesn't work. And it fucks it with both Battle Royale, and it fucks it with multiplayer, and it just fucks it in a lot of different places. It makes this game unsuccessful. A lot of places. So survival, I give it 1 out of 10. So my final verdict for this game. Multiplayer got a 6 out of 10. Battle Royale, I gave that shit about a 5 out of 10. Stack up, I gave it 8 out of 10. Stacked up, I gave it 9 out of 10. 1 out of 10. I'm saying this game is a solid 7. Solid 7 out of 10, guys. Argue below. I'm out. 7 out of 10, guys.